What's going on YouTube? DarkWorldMOFO here, and I know you haven't seen a video like this in a while, and I apologize, but you know what? I have my Dark World deck profile for the September 2013 format in front of you, and in front of me, and I'm going to be going through it, guys. So, before I start this video, I just want to talk about Dark Worlds, I guess, just for a quick second. I took them to locals, my first locals since Nationals, and I went 2-2. I started off 2-0, then I lost to Spellbooks and Zombies. So, you know, it happens. I drew pretty bad, got pretty unlucky against the zombie player. But I'm not going to stress that. The deck still played well. I made a little bit of changes to it after locals, and it looks a little bit different than kind of like the standard build, especially the traps, and I'm going to explain why. So, without further ado, let's get right into the profile, guys. So we have the 3 Graphas, 3 Snows, and 3 Brows, and the 1 Beige. I like it like that. And I'm playing 2 tour guides. I don't have a chance art sheet right now. I know it's a common, blah blah blah. I might play one. I'm not sure. I'm indecisive on if I want to, but I like the monster lineup right now how it is. 3 Gates, 3 Dealings, 3 Drag Down, 3 Upstart Goblin, all the 3 ofs for the spells. Then we have the Foolish, the Allure, Dark Hole, 1 Gateway, which is kind of like my Reborn, and I actually really like this card mid to late game because it's a quick play. I can play it on their turn. It can really save me. The end phase, get the Dark World, then bounce back for Graph for the next turn is just a really nice +1. Yeah, and then I'm playing 1 Book of Moon. I'll explain to you why I'm playing Book of Moon when I get into the traps, so we can just leave, or just remember that I play Book of Moon, so, you know. Into the traps. 3 Mind Crush, obviously, for the drag down combo, works amazingly. 3 Reckless Greeds, because I do want the speed. The speed in this deck and having the advantage is extremely important. So yeah, I like it, and I mean, opening double Reckless and then drawing into your perfect cards is just amazing. And then onto the other traps that don't look as familiar are 2 Mirror Force, a Torrential, a Compulse, and a Warning, and now I'm going to explain why I play these. I noticed that when I was playing at locals, if I kind of didn't have a Dark World monster to return for Grapha and I was getting low on damage, they could kind of just read my stuff and just be like, I'm just gonna power through it. And I didn't really feel like I had any protection. And I also felt like cards like Return from a Different Dimension, Eradicator Epidemic Virus, Dark Smog, etc. were kind of useless in those situations when they can't protect me at all. I feel like I'd be sitting with those cards set and just not being able to use them and waiting to draw into a Dark World to return for Grapha, or waiting to draw into a Grapha with my discard outlets, etc., etc. And I found that playing like these little defensive traps can really help, because there'll be times when maybe like I'll set a Reckless Greed with a cloggy hand, or I'll wait to draw into something, and these things can kind of just slow down my opponent, especially the Mirror Forces when they overextend into it, or the Torrential. Solemn Warning just wins games, and I really feel like these cards are really nice because they're almost never dead, unlike the Eradicator and Return and the Dark Smog can be, because they all have to have something set up before you can use them. When these cards, I can just kind of like use them against my opponent while I'm waiting to draw into stuff, and that's why I also have the Reckless Greeds in my deck, so I can speed it up. And if I do get going and I do put a lot of damage on the field or stuff like that, or I have a nice setup, having these cards in front of me are just really nice. Like having a Grapha or 2 or a Grapha Levier play with a Warning and a Mirror Force or a Compulse set, it's just really nice in my opinion. Now, I'll admit that I haven't tested it as much, but that's just kind of my theory. Just the fact that these cards don't really need anything else to be able to play them besides my opponent trying to attack me or summon a monster, and I can just kind of use it as a 1-for-1 until I draw into the cards that I need to get my plays going. But that's it for my main deck. I'm going to show you guys my side and my extra. I want to know your guys' opinions on what you guys think about my trap lineups and the theory that I'm playing. If you think it's good, if you think it's bad, and why. Why do you think it's good? Why do you think it's bad? Let's get on to the side deck. My side deck's rough. I'll be honest, I don't have all the cards I'd like. But it'll do for now. 3 MSTs, 3 Maxis, 2 Raikos, 2 Fossil Dinos. I still love this card. I don't know why. 1 Deck Devastation Virus, 1 Eradicator, 2 Decrees, and a Dark Smog. Onto my extra deck, which is absolutely terrible. I don't have all the cards I need for my extra deck by far, but I have a Levier, 2 Zed mains, Leviathan for the first turn gates, I guess. Tempo, even though nobody ever plays him, and the Muzurism guy. Acid Golem, if I ever have to go into him for like a game, the extra damage can help. Maestroke, Evil Storm Nightmare, like I said, they're just kind of in there to be in there, and then 2 Heliopolis. I obviously need other stuff for my extra deck, but guys, I really hope you enjoyed my Dark World deck profile, and please make sure to look forward to more of them and more duels and other deck profiles in real life, guys. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, DarkWorldMOFO's back. I'm going to start, playing a lot more. I'm going to another locals tomorrow, so I hope I'm going to be playing this build, and I hope to top, and I'll be showing you guys a locals report and all that kind of crap, guys. So thank you once again for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, DarkWorldMOFO out. Peace, guys.